Sup, witches, this is Eisen. Yesterday, I decided quarantine was getting boring enough for me to have to go and change my look, which I don't really do a lot if I'm freaking bored, but thing is, my life has become so boring that I just need to do something with my physical image to get myself a little bit on track again. That's basically how I run it. So I've sectioned off and this, and the plan is that my mom told me when I was a child, you can use sap to make dreadlocks, which I'm not necessarily sure is true. I've never heard of somebody making dreadlocks that way. Yesterday, I put sap in my hair. I had a shower today. It didn't come out. It's 9 o'clock at night during quarantine. What the hell are people doing? I guess everybody in town has been hitting the frickin' McDonald's drive-thru tonight. The alleged dreadlock held up pretty well. So I skipped the drive home with my dad and my brother so that I can hit up the tree, which has got my sap. The rest of the dreadlock, Frankie says it's going to attract ants and bugs, and I've never heard of that happening to anyone. To be quite honest, if any bug tried to run up on me, I would snap it right like that. Because how is an ant gonna reach me? It's not gonna climb all the way up to my hair and then I'm gonna realize there's an ant. He talked about flying ants for a second, which I don't wiggle my tongue for, but I don't think they can fly all the way up without me noticing they're there and killing them immediately. So I'm gonna go harvest the sap. Alright, I'm now trying to find the tree. I'm not sure which one it is, but we've got a lot to choose from. So I'm gonna wiggle my tongue. There's so many spider webs at the park now that people have been gone. I'm the only one who goes here. Government be like, oh man, don't go outside, but there's no law against that. I'm doing it for my own mental health. Ooh, the tree. Told my camera to go focus, but it said I'm not a Ford. I don't have a lot to put the sap on. Oh hell yeah, look at that. That's just fresh. I don't know you, but that sounds fresh. Get the good stuff. Hell yeah. Getting all that tree blood. Wiggling my tongue. I don't even know how much of this I need. I've got a lot now. Joke's on you. You thought I was gonna do it in my home, did you? Well, guess what? Conducting my fun times pitch experiment. Kinda wanna play Imbu tonight, so I'll feel like I'm being productive because I'm outside, instead of going home feeling like I should be playing Imbu at this time. Now, I've never rolled a dreadlock, much less rolled a joint. All of my previously rolled joints were failures, and I have never attempted or wanted a dreadlock, but that's just how bored I am these days. All I want is human affection, and that's not really feasible. I had a date on Imbu last night, but that didn't go very well. Even men on Imbu just want me for my body and not intelligent conversation. They just never seem to want to talk about anything. It's just, ooh, your avatar is hot, man. Like, yeah, I sure frickin' hope it is. After spending, what, 10,000 credits total? I sure would hope my avatar looks hot after all that. Probably way more. Of course, I don't spend real money on that, obviously. The only reason I'm on there is because there's nobody to talk to now. I mean, I could go talk to homeless people, but the thing is, I want friends who not only able to talk most of the time, but also are trying to get places that I'm trying to get. And I'm trying to get bigger places than I ever have before, you know? Because I'm only 20, I haven't done a lot. If I had a job, I wouldn't have to put my hair into 2 tiny dreadlocks. Risk my parents going, oh man, gross. It's less than 10% of my hair. Because I've been cutting my own hair since I was 13. Any of the real ones that are still around since I was making videos back then, damn it, would know that already. Ow. So that one looks like it's working out pretty well. Yeah, all I want is just a little bit of affection, a pat on the head maybe. Got to play with my grandparents' dog today. That little creature likes to play soccer somehow. I didn't know that dogs could basically play one-on-one soccer, which was cool as hell to watch. Let me tell you, playing with a dog after drinking a caffeinated drink is the stuff. I did not want to sit there for any longer. That's just what happens when you give an eyes and a caffeinated drink. It'd be like... This stuff really hurts. It's just pulling on your hair constantly. But it seemed to all work out today when I woke up. So hopefully it'll work out the rest of this. Either that or I'll just put foundation on it and cut it off if foundation doesn't work. Because what I've found in my lifetime is that foundation is a pretty good glue remover. Because I had a bunch of duct tape on my makeup case and I took the duct tape off. There was a bunch of glue. Had the bright idea to put foundation on it because it's both parts oily and powdery. So I figured, well, that's both of what I need here. It worked horrendously good. I couldn't think of anything that worked better because I did try soap and that just didn't work at all. Separating this stuff is so hard. I think I'll just have to wrap it in something before I go to bed. Just put a toque on, just pretend nothing happened. Because I'm always wearing a toque anyway. It keeps the wind from messing with my hair at all. Just gonna put that here on the windowsill. But yeah, I've heard that the quarantine stuff is gonna get frigged with. Basically, the government's just saying, hey, well, businesses are failing, people are sad, adults are themselves. Honestly, I was betting on teenagers. I was betting that we'd see at least one teenage in this whole quarantine thing, but I haven't heard of one, although I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to city issues, because I simply don't care about the place in which I live. There's no clubs, there's no big entertainment type things. I mean, we have a movie theater, but even if you lived in the frickin' woods, there'd be a movie theater. There'd be a theater troupe or something. Or a bunch of gay guys, or who the hell knows. Yeah, it's good to see all that stuff landing up because, let's be honest, I have not gotten where I was supposed to be getting. I was not productive. Well, that's just me when you take away all my social life. Because I haven't seen a damn person, I haven't met up with a damn person throughout this whole frickin' thing. I had the opportunity to meet up with my one homie, but then he'd be like, no, we're not gonna be over there for a few hours, it's just gonna be 30 minutes or even less, so don't even bother trying to walk down here. And I said, well, okay, buddy. Okay, wiggle your effing tongue then. And I just continued on eating. And later on, I wiggled my tongue. I hope the pitch works out, and if it doesn't, at least it smells good. At least I tried to do something with my hair. Because the thing is, when I just get super bored like this, I end up, it's been too long, and I've done nothing, and I look like nothing special. Then I've got to do something with my look so that I can look in the mirror and think, oh, I'm a slightly different person now. My theory is that life is made up of events. They've just got to continue to happen, or else you don't really have a life, do you? And anybody who's not had a life knows what the hell I'm talking about, really. I'm getting the left side of my bangs pitched because that part just won't stay flat. I was gonna rub it into the scalp, but I think that's too much work for a first try. It just might F it up. And effing it up is not what I want to be doing. I'm just trying to chill, bro. Oh, that's so hard when it gets close to there. Don't wiggle my tongue for that. Oh my. Suppose I'll be dealing with that when I get home. No. Look at this long, pitchy wonder. I'm gonna be able to point to stuff in my hair like, you did something bad. Then why does it feel so good? I should not be doing that. That is the thing you least want around your camera is fricking pitch. Your boy Eisen has not eaten dinner, if you can't fricking tell. I don't function well when I haven't eaten dinner and I haven't been around people for weeks, months. What is this now? Let's be honest. I hope that helps jazz up my look a little and that it doesn't get too wrapped up. I might just need a different page to wrap this up in. I haven't taken my hands off it since I made it, so... Ow. Ow. Yeah, I was highly advised against, doing this by my brother who knows absolutely nothing about hair because he has never cut it or even had long hair. We'll see whether his prediction of ants flying at me is correct. Dog, you're not even gonna be able to get it out of your hair for like 2 weeks. And I said, well, I know that. That's kind of the point, isn't it? It doesn't really matter to me. I think I'm pretty good at hairdressing for someone who's never been paid to do it. Cut my own hair, cut my mom's hair. Yeah, try to cover that up through a toque. Brilliant. And my sticky hands are all around it. Wiggling my tongue. Yeah, let's pretend that works. Hot. This is literally the one effing time I don't have my toilet paper roll with me. Because I carry it when I'm sick or have allergies, and let me tell you, I have frickin' allergies. I always joke about snorting the pollen off my mom's car. I said that to Greg one time, and he said, bro, what? I would literally die. And I said, bro, the joke is that we both have allergies. I accidentally broke the binding out of this thing. Look at me wasting paper during the paper shortage. Anne Frank would not be proud. Anne Frank would riot. This is some trashy salon stuff right here. Yeah, let's fold that all up. Oh, big boss here. How am I gonna play it off so cool going to bed with a toque on? Let's be honest, your boy Eisen just does it to him. I almost thought I didn't have the toque for a second. Not sure I would be able to play that off so cool. Fold this up like they're both my little ears. 15 minutes. Guess who's got a lot to cut? Damn it. Let's just hope that stays. Let's hope that does not stay. Yes,